Happy Tuesday. It's the Jam Nation podcast with Jonesy and Amanda.
Well, this week our Jam single is Jaden. She's a 23-year-old pansexual. She's looking for a serious commitment. She falls in love with people rather than with genders. Mm-hmm. Her sister Tegan was sharing information about Jaden because we've got a big job ahead of us to find her someone to go on a date with this week.
It's a big job indeed. You were on Twitter and you came across this particular story, which I found incredibly funny.
A woman said she asked her husband to take a photo of a very important day for her, a book launch. He took one photo and there's a balloon right in front of her face.
It's like an emoji.
The tribal drum is beating 4. You had one job, the photo edition.
Phil Waugh, he used to play rugby. Now he runs rugby. He is the CEO of Rugby Australia. What happens for the Wallabies in the future?
Ryan. Gen Y Rye hasn't been well for the last few days. We've had to soldier on without him. Is he bunging it on? What's going on? We're going to put a call through to Ryan.
And the pub test, protesting. Does it pass the pub test? Enjoy the podcast.
Everybody online.
Right now, by the miracle of recording, we had so many requests for them to do it again.
Mistress Amanda.
Miss Keller. Amanda.
Doesn't work alone.
Wow, this is fantastic.
Her friend is in a back room making the tools of the trade.
I've heard them describe him as a drunken idiot.
Sorry, I've been drinking beer.
The legendary pirate Jonesy and Amanda the actress.
Hello, Wiggles. Congratulations, Mandy. We're on the radio right now.
What is it, you can't face?
Jonesy and Amanda, you're doing a great job.
You have no empathy for anyone but yourself, you giant tool.
Now's the time to hear good radio.
Sorry, a bit of a tongue twist there.
What are you, an idiot?
Jonesy and Amanda are here.
It's showtime, a-holes. We're on the air.
Well, hello, Amanda. How are you today?
I'm well. Are you all rugged up?
I am rugged up.
Today and tomorrow are going to be freezing as old Mrs. McBeasing. Apparently, this article here says millions of Australians face their coldest day in 5 years. Chilly willy.
What you said yesterday, the old mission statement that you dropped on this very radio show.
Wrap your smile big.
Wrap your smile
Look,
big.
I don't want to say too much, but I had a really busy day yesterday. I've had to get a whole new management team because I've had inquiries from Apple, from Nike. They don't want me to say Nike, they want me to say Nike. From Coca-Cola, all wanting to license Wrap Your Smile Big.
Right. So when did this happen?
Yesterday, when I came off air. Look, if you didn't hear the show yesterday, around this time, I said, look, face the day. And I kind of misspoke. I said, it's funny how these things start. Yeah. I said, wrap your smile big. And then it's just like a bushfire. It just took off. And I've been fielding a lot of stuff. People wanting to put it on T-shirts. I've seen photos of people getting it tattooed yesterday. And, you know, I think we'll all remember where we were before it was everywhere.
Yeah.
And that will be like the ultimate hipster saying, I was there when I first heard it.
Yeah, I remember where I was when you came up with these delusions.
You know, in the same way as life is like a box of chocolates.
Yes.
Wrap your smile big.
Will be
everywhere. And it'll be trivia questions in years to come.
Well, it did come from another simpleton, so...
Who?
Forrest Gump.
No. You know, don't razz me today. Can I tell you why?
Why?
Because I've got a leather skirt on that's got lining in it and I've got tights on and I'm just constantly sliding off this chair. It's like at a food court when they don't want you to hang around. As management changed my seat somehow, I can't stay on it.
Around. Clearly the big lights of catchphrases is...
Well, maybe this is the universe saying, you know what, it's time for me to go and just Wrap Your Smile Big to the world, to leave this place and go into just the world. I might do a TED Talk on Wrap Your Smile Big.
Okay.
And, you know, you losers can just stay here.
Okay, we'll wait for 5 minutes and you'll be back. Great.
Yeah. So anyway, that's how my day went yesterday. And I said to my management, my new management team, I had to say, I can't handle all of this. You've got to take some of this burden from me. So anyway.
What exactly is that burden?
The burden is $18 gazillion they want to throw at me for that phrase and how they want to use it in some ads and not others and take it into space and all kinds of stuff.
Right.
The International Space Station want that to be their slogan. I said, look, I've got to think about it.
Maybe you should take it to Uranus.
Should I?
Yeah, pitch it to
That's
Uranus.
That's where it started. That's where it all started.
That's where everything starts for you, isn't it? Well, away from your hopes and dreams, we've got an action-packed show today. We delve deeper into Jaden, our latest Jam single.
We're going to meet her sister and get some insights into what Jaden wants, because you might be the person who goes on the date with Jaden this week and finds the love of your life.
Well, I don't know much about pansexuals, so...
I wasn't talking to you. I'm not saying you're going on the date.
No, I'm talking about as far as a matchmaker goes, is what I mean.
Well, that's right, because it says she's open to all genders, all representations, all LGBTQI. So really, she just falls in love with an individual.
Yep.
So we just need to find out what kind of individual that is.
Exactly. Also, Instagram makes its return, and we can't do anything till we do the Magnificent Seven.
Question 1. What popular toy line features small, colourful, interlocking bricks?
Podcast. Day 2 with our Gem Y Rye.
I know.
How's he going?
Well, apparently
Have you heard from him?
He's sort of got a kind of a cough and didn't want to be in here coughing and spluttering.
Right.
A dunk cough.
Yeah, well, because why? He didn't want to give us the disease.
Well, didn't want to give us the disease. And also, if we're on radio, our voices are irritating enough without someone coughing in the background.
Fair enough. We have the Magnificent Seven for you. There are 7 questions. Can you go all the way and answer all 7 questions correctly? If you do that, Amanda will say...
Well, just for one more day before it goes into galactic, I will say wrap your smile big.
Michelle, you're in St Mary's. You've been on the streets of St Mary's. How is Amanda's catchphrase going? Are people just shouting it out everywhere?
Oh, there's people all on the sidelines here waving flags.
Right.
Wrap your smile big.
Michelle,
Wrap
thank
your
you.
smile big.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Don't let them... well, actually, no, let's get into it. I was saying I now have licensing rules around it. Yeah. So if you could get their names and numbers, I'd appreciate it, because I'm going to have to penalise them and probably fine them. But thank you, Michelle. Appreciate it.
None of this is going to happen.
Question 1 for you, Michelle. What popular toy line features small, colourful, interlocking bricks?
Lego.
That's it.
Which fictional detective is known for his pipe, deerstalker hat and magnifying glass?
Sherlock Holmes.
That's the one.
Elementary.
This brings you to question 3, which is not so secret sound. What do you think this sound is, Michelle? Oh, can we hear it again? Can you hear that clearly?
Can I hear it one more time?
One more time. Here we go. Complete silence in the studio.
What do you think that might be?
Sounds like someone biting an apple.
No, not biting an apple.
Not biting an apple. Let's try Nick of Canleyvale. If anyone's going to know this, it's going to be Nick.
Hi, Nick.
G'day, morning, guys.
Have a listen to this. What do you think that might be?
I can't hear it that well. It sounds like there's someone eating.
No, it's not someone eating.
You can eat it.
But it's something you'd have to do this to be able to eat it.
Yeah.
If that clue might help you.
Amanda cracks it quite regularly.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
So there are a few clues to be getting on with.
Jam Nation.
Ready?
WSFM, hello there, it's Jonesy and Amanda. See, Gem Y Rye's not here to say microphones are on.
I know, I'm just chatting casually to you.
Just chatting away.
You're looking me in the face and you put the mic on.
I said, well, I'm going to put the microphones on.
You did not.
I would imagine.
Let's not bicker. Let's not do it.
Well, I don't want you to leave this place, because now that you've become the creator of the catchphrase...
Wrap your smile big.
I kind of forgot it for a minute there.
Because I had to look down to see it too. I've written it down in case I forget it. But it doesn't matter whether we've forgotten it. As we speak, Apple, Nike, Coca-Cola, the International Space Station, they're fighting over the rights to use that phrase. And my management is working hard to negotiate some deals. As I said earlier, if you see people in the street saying it, I'd like their details, because now they will be fined because I've licensed it.
Magnificent Seven.
In this room here, we can use it, Brendan.
Okay.
I very graciously have put an exemption into the contract for my IP, my international property. What's it called? Intellectual property.
Yes.
Oh, what a sad word to miss out.
Meanwhile, the Magnificent Seven continues. We're up to question number 3, the not-so-secret sound.
Duh. Hello, Kerry in Quakers Hill. How are you?
Hi, Amanda. Hi, Jonesy. How are you?
Very well. Have a listen to this. What do you think that might be?
Peeling an egg to
Well, We'll give it to you. It's cracking an egg.
Cracking an egg, peeling an egg.
Yeah, same thing.
We're not playing for sheep stations. How many years did the 90s hit TV show Friends run for it? Was it A, 14, B, 10, or C, 6, Kerry?
I'll say 6.
No.
No.
It ran for longer than 6.
Greg's in Blacktown.
Hello, Greg.
Morning.
Good morning.
How are we?
We're very
Great,
well.
mate.
The show Friends did run for 14 years or 10 years.
I'll go 10.
It did run for 10 years. Question 5. Which arcade game featured a yellow pizza-shaped character?
Okay, game, yellow pizza-shaped character.
That's what I said. Those very words, Greg.
Pass.
Crystal's in Guildford.
Hi, Crystal.
Hi.
Hi.
Is that Amanda?
So,
Hello, Crystal.
a yellow pizza-shaped character. What arcade game had that?
Connection.
And which arcade game featured a yellow pizza-shaped character that would go along and chop the dots?
Pac-Man, of
It
course.
was Pac-Man.
Of course, it's Pac-Man. Which famous British monarch was known as the Virgin Queen?
Do you think she says, do you have to tell everyone?
Queen.
The Virgin
Who was the
Queen?
Virgin Queen?
The Virgin Queen.
Yeah.
Never heard the phrase?
And is it Elizabeth?
Which
Yeah,
Elizabeth?
yeah.
Which
Oh.
one?
Queen Elizabeth II?
No, she had a variety of children.
Yeah.
So she wasn't quite the virgin.
She got out there.
Well, let's not discuss that about our queen. She got out there.
Kim is in Cronulla.
Hi, Kim. Who was the Virgin Queen?
Queen Elizabeth I.
That's it. Question 7. I was just reading about this in the paper today. Which Burgess brother has just announced his engagement? His fiancée is having a baby.
Sam Burgess.
Sam
There it
Burgess.
is.
There we are.
Celebrations all round. Congratulations to you. You've won the Jam Pack, Kim. It's all coming away. Double pass to Arc Side of the Moon live on stage at the State Theatre July 1. Tickets at livenation.com.au. A Red Balloon Experience. Red Balloon Experience gifts that keep on giving. And Jonesy and Amanda Carriage to choose for the colour and some stated pencils. Anything you would like to add to this, Kim?
No, just thank you very much. Sorry, your timing's wonderful. I've just walked into work, so great.
Perfect.
Super job, Kim. We'll have a
Unreal.
great job at work.
Have a great job at work.
Have a great day at work.
And wrap your smile big.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast. Jonesy.
Is that the best you've got?
That's all I could get short notice.
And flick through the Jalmanac, our big book of musical facts. On this day in 1969, David Bowie recorded Space Oddity at Trident Studios in London. The track went on to be a UK number 1 when it was released in 1975. Or re-released in 1975. In 2013, Canadian astronaut Chris Hadfield recorded a cover version. Do you remember this? He recorded this. He performed it with his guitar while aboard the International Space Station. Have a listen.
This is ground control to Major Tom. You've really made the grade. And the papers want to know whose shirts you wear. But it's time to guide the capsule if you dare.
Amazing. That went viral and introduced a whole new generation of listeners to that song. I've met Chris Hadfield.
Really?
He's the nicest man you'll ever meet. And I've read his book. And what I loved about it was here is this guy who is this hero astronaut. And his book is all about the hard work you have to do to get there. He learnt Russian. He lived in Russia. He had to do all this stuff. He said, you see, everyone sees him singing in space and it's the shiny, shiny. But the hard work every day, the work that science does every day to make that happen, it was a fantastic book and he's a very impressive man.
Can I ask you, did you ask him where he went to the toilet?
I made no Uranus jokes, Brendan.
That's not like you.
I know. I was so in awe of him that I didn't make a single Uranus
That you
joke.
turned down the muns.
I know. I did. I didn't want to put him off.
Well, let's get Dave on.
Let's get Dave on.
Jam Nation.
I'm so lonely, so lonely.
No need to feel sad and blue. Let Jonesy and Amanda find love for you.
That's what we've done. We put the matchmaking pants on them. We've had mixed success. We had Nick and Alora. That didn't work.
They liked each other, but it just wasn't a spark. Daryl and Carrie
Hey, Spark.
have gone on to date further, so there was a big spark there.
Angela and Scott.
Not so much, but we met Jaden yesterday. Jaden is fabulous. She's only 23, but she's very mature for her age, and she's looking for someone who wants a proper relationship. She's a pansexual, which means she likes people of all genders, all pronouns, all persuasions.
Exactly. We asked her exactly what a pansexual was.
It pretty much means that I don't see genders or sexual orientation. I just see the person that's beneath. So if I see male, female, non-binary, whatever you represent yourself as, I'll have a chat with you, and then your personality is what I see. So
Right.
I find that attractive.
So you've been in relationships before with just people that you're attracted to.
Yeah. It was with a male last, and everybody was like, oh, I guess you have a great personality then. And I was like, yeah, he does.
And so normally, is it males or females? What's been your dating history?
Just males so far.
Okay.
But I have been dating females as well, and, but I just haven't felt that connection just yet. But open to both male, females, whatever's there, really.
Because when we put on our matchmaking pants, I'm trying to think, what do we do?
What do you want us to look for?
Just someone that is committed and ready to actually take that next step, because I'm not here just for a short time, just for a little bit of fun, something like that. I'm looking to in the long run. So I want to meet someone that knows where they're at, has self-confidence and self-love, ready to commit, ready to be there for me pretty much, and I'll be there for them.
All right, so that's the big stuff. What's the small stuff? Do you have any ideas on appearance or the way they present themselves so that we can help sift through the people who've applied for you?
Appearances. Well, that's the thing. It's just like, I guess similar to my age, but, most people my age are a bit immature, I found.
Yes, you're a mature 22-year-old.
But if they're, I don't know, just like look after themselves, they're fit, because I go to the gym, I play soccer, so,
Sure.
Your physical health is very important to me. But it's also like, if you're a bit well-dressed, that's okay. If you're not, it's just in certain situations. Like if we're going out for a nice dinner and you're coming in track pants and a singlet top,
Sure.
I'll be like...
So someone that's not a grot.
Someone who's not a grot, someone who isn't just looking for, a date or whatever, someone who's looking for a committed relationship, someone who is mature, but what's your age? What's the top of the age limit, you reckon?
I reckon I'd say max 30 years old.
Yeah, 30 is good. That's good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Max that one, but any older than that, I'm like, I'm not sure.
I'm not going to set you up with Bill Wyman.
No, and also you want them to have finished school, not to be 17.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, now we've got some parameters now to work with.
We've got parameters. We like Jaden.
And you know what? Lots of people yesterday, after hearing her, said, yes, I'd like to go on a date with Jaden. You never know. Jaden may be the love of your life. We're going to talk to her sister later in the show to drill down a bit further on what would suit Jaden in a partner. But if you're interested, go to wsfm.com.au. She's going on a date this week. Could be you.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Well, here is this story. Yes, Brendan, it's about drugs, but we're not saying take drugs. This is a moral tale on how stupid taking drugs can make you. A woman bought a $20 bag of marijuana from someone outside a service station in Rockhampton. So she bought the bag, and she took a look at it, and rather than taking it home and doing whatever she was going to do with it, she took it to the police station and complained about the quality of it.
Oh.
She said it was not the normal organic natural blend that she usually smokes.
Right.
So they said, well, sorry, you're under arrest. She was arrested for 1 count of possessing dangerous drugs and 3 counts of failing to appear in accordance with an undertaking, whatever that means. But so that's what happened. She bought the bag, went straight to the police and said, hang on, this isn't the normal quality that I like. She told the officer she often smoked marijuana and thought this particular bag was not her natural normal blend. She said, I think it's synthetic. I've been ripped off.
Oh, right, yeah.
She believed marijuana was decriminalised. So, you read about stupid people.
Yeah.
And then you think, well, come on. So you buy a bag of marijuana and take it to the police, and then you're surprised you're arrested.
She should have done a Zoot review.
This isn't my normal organic one. When I buy my marijuana. So she said, gee, so that's illegal? Don't come and see my sawn-off shotgun and my unreturned library books, for God's sake. She'll be in prison for years. What an idiot. Kids, don't take drugs.
Don't take
It's
drugs.
unattractive, and people like me talk about you on the radio.
Jam Nation.
Grab right now.
Who wants some free money?
Instant.
Coin cash.
Moolah.
I like the sound of that.
Jonesy and Amanda's
Instagram. 10 questions, 60 seconds on the clock. You can pass if you don't know an answer. We'll come back to that question if time permits. If you get all the questions right, you get $1,000 and you could leave this place.
That's what happened yesterday. But then we try and trick you by saying, well, do you want to double your money? We could actually give you $2,000 if you answer one more question.
You
But
don't
get
like
it wrong.
tempting people.
Well, I don't. You've tempted people, and they've got the question wrong, and they've walked away with nothing.
Yesterday's tempting question was how much sugar is in a Coke Zero, of which there is none.
Yeah.
Because it's called Coke Zero.
I know. But
It's
there
a
are other
pretty easy
days
question.
when you've lured people to take the question and it has been hard and not answered correctly.
I just want the best out of people. I don't want people to lose this. I want people to win.
All right.
Laura's in Penrith.
Hi, Laura.
Hi, guys. How are you going today?
Very well. Let's see if we can get you some money. Now, the main thing is, remember, if you're not sure, say pass, because we usually have time to come back, okay?
Thanks, guys.
All right. Here we go. We've got 60 seconds. We've got 10 questions. Question number 1. What's the name of this quiz?
Instagram.
Question 2. How long is a 50-metre pool?
50 metres.
Question 3. Boxing Day is the day after what public holiday?
Christmas.
Question 4. RSPCA is a shelter for what?
Pass.
Question 5. Simba is the lion in which Disney movie?
Lion King.
Question 6. The hooker is a position played in which sport?
Pass.
Question 7. Campos is a brand that sells what?
Say again.
Campos is a brand that sells what?
Coffee.
Question 8. True or false? Beyonce has had 88 Grammy nominations.
True.
Question 9. Who was once known as a people's princess?
Oh, Diana.
Question 10. What's the main colour of the original Smith's crisps? The main colour on the packet.
Green.
Oh,
that's chicken, man. That's chicken.
it was blue.
That's chicken.
Oh, no. I'm going too well.
Plops. We would have had to go back to these ones. RSPCA is a shelter for what?
Guys?
RSPCA is a shelter for animals.
Yeah, no, I didn't know what it stood for.
And the hooker is a position played in which sport? It was football, union league, whatever.
Rugby.
Oh, I would not have got that one.
Laura.
Oh, Laura, you get $100 for your groceries.
Oh, woohoo! Thanks, guys.
Oh, you're sweet.
Laura.
Thank you, Laura.
Jam Nation.
I came across this story yesterday. This woman has said, my partner had one shot left on his disposable camera. He used it to take a picture of me the night of the launch of my debut novel. It's the only picture of that night that we got on film. We finally got the picture developed. Here it is. Now, there's a picture of a woman. You can see she's got a party hat on. She's got her arms spread wide in celebration. There's balloons around the room and one balloon covering her face.
Perfectly in front of her face.
You can't see any of her facial features. She's completely obscured by a small balloon.
I thought someone's put an emoji on her face.
It looks like that, doesn't it? You often see this on social media where women say, these are the photos I take of my husband on holidays. And there's photos of guys with their muscles and they all looking amazing or sitting at dinner. And then they say, here are the ones he takes of me.
Yeah.
And they are double chins, women with snorkels on, snot coming out of their noses. You know, often you say, look, you had one job to get the holiday pics and you've completely stuffed it up.
I love that one of the guy, he's in front of the tiki. You know that one, and his girlfriend says, and he's sticking his tongue out. He's doing the next to the tiki,
right?
But she's videoing him doing it.
I haven't
and she
seen
keeps
that.
saying to him, "Oh, hang on, no, I've missed it. I've missed it." He goes, and he keeps, he's going.
And instead of a photo, it's a video.
It's the greatest. Whenever I feel down, I just put it on because this girl goes, "No, hang on, I've missed it. You got to do it again." He goes, and he's going, "It hurts to do. It hurts to do."
Fantastic.
You know, I always think about my friend Ben for his 21st birthday, and they hired him a stripper for his
those were the
birthday.
days,
Yeah,
weren't
the good
they,
old days.
Brendan?
And as it turns out, Ben's gay, so it was a waste of time. But we had to video him on the big Sony or the JVC Handycam thing, which is as big as anything. And so I'm filming, but I wanted to get the I wanted to get.
I don't know if I can hear this story.
I wanted to get everything in.
What did you want to get, Brendan?
I wanted to get everything in.
What does that mean?
Well, there was a bit where the stripper. I was working on the Zoom, and there was a bit where the stripper's grinding the floor.
Not on him.
No. He's sitting on the chair, and that's what made it worse.
So he's sitting on the chair.
He's sitting on the chair.
She's
there,
grinding the floor.
And she's like, in this G-string arrangement, and I've got the camera, and I'm like, I've gone full camera crew on.
On Ben?
No, on the girl.
No.
And then Helen comes into shot. Put the camera on Ben. So I wish I had a copy of that because her face just comes up into the whole screen. Film Ben, not the girl. That's so good.
Tribal Drum is going to beat for You Had One Job, the photo edition.
You had one job to do.
Yeah.
When's the time when you've left it to one person to photograph the event and it's all gone terribly wrong? You had one job, the photo edition.
Jam Nation
Podcast.
Tribal Drum is beating for You Had One Job, the photo edition.
You had one job to do.
Sometimes people muck it up, or you're Brendan Jones and you get too into it.
What happened?
What happened?
My friend, or flatmate at the time, was having a 21st birthday, and they thought it'd be nice to hire a stripper.
Is that you?
No, it wasn't me. I had nothing to do with it. I was just in control of the filming of the event.
So you weren't married, but you were with Helen.
With Helen, we were boyfriend, girlfriend.
Right.
And everything was going well. And I get, when someone gives me a job to do, I do it very well. And so I was holding the big JVC camera. It was one of those old school big ones, the big ones on your shoulder.
Yeah.
So it's kind of unwieldy. So Ben's sitting on the chair, and he's got like bits of the stripper's clothes on him. And then there's a point where she's grinding on the ground.
On the ground in front of him.
Yeah, and she's a bit... So I'm just trying to get a sense of what she's doing.
Just a sensation of it.
And so I was zooming right in on it. And then Helen's face appears in the screen. Film Ben! Film Ben! I wish I had a copy of that too. I would pay money to see that.
We've got Leah joining us. Hello, Leah.
Hi, how you going?
Very well. You had one job, the photo edition. Who stuffed up?
Oh, my husband, Aldi. We were at the Zigzag Railway in the Blue Mountains. His job was to take the photos with the old camera with the film in it. We had the most glorious day, the views, it was beautiful, and we were worried that he might fall off the train as he's hanging out with one arm and taking photos. And then at the end we find out there was no film in the camera.
Well, the zigzag's back running again.
You'll have to go and recreate it, Leah.
Yes, I think we have to recreate those memories. But unfortunately, my mother-in-law's not with us to do it now. But it was just, it was a good laughing moment. We just thought, that's typical.
That's the way it
Very
goes.
typical.
Oh, thanks, Leah. Hello, Sarah. How are you?
Good morning. So my husband was really excited to take the very first photos after our son was born. Got an absolute beautiful shot of me holding the baby on my chest to skin, uploaded it straight to Facebook, and unfortunately my gown was raised a little bit and you can see just where baby came from.
Eek!
So all of our friends got to see right where baby had been born a few minutes prior to the photo.
And was Brendan with his camera there? Film the baby! Oh, Sarah, that is perfect. We're going to take more of your calls. You had one job, the photo edition.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation
Podcast.
Ready here? Let's go. Did you press the stop button? Oops, my bad.
I saw a photo of a woman and she said, my partner had one shot left on his disposable camera. He used it to take a picture of me the night of the launch of my debut novel. The only picture of that night we got on film. We finally got the photo developed and here it is. And there's a balloon right in front of her face. If you tried to get that shot,
you couldn't do it.
It's
a 1 in a million shot. It looks like someone's put an emoji over her face.
So the Tribal Drum is beating for You Had One Job.
You had one job to do.
The photo edition. Jenna, who works with us, she said that her very first dancing concert, her father came along and filmed the whole thing. They were so excited, went home to watch it. He'd filmed the wrong girl the whole night.
Remember when my daughter was in the Australian Youth Choir And, you know, that's the one that does the Qantas ad. And I was like tears streaming down my face and I'm filming on the phone. And Helen says, that's not even her.
No.
And that kid's Asian.
Your eyesight's never been great. Hello, Mark. How are you?
Good morning. How are you guys?
Very well. Who stuffed up the photos?
My brother. I'll set the scene. It was my wedding day. Got married down the snow. Friday night, he was running around like a blue ant, taking photos, everything. I thought, you beauty's doing an awesome job. Saturday, he got that wrapped up in the snow and all that sort of stuff, and forgot to take the photos of our wedding.
Yeah.
So on the Friday night, he was all ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
The wedding day came around and he just forgot what he was doing.
Yeah, running around like a goose on Friday night, having a wonderful time. And I thought, you beauty, he's all over this. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
No, I sort of forgot that job.
So would it be fair to say that he imbibed a bit too much, Mark?
Something like that, yep.
Okay.
Beautiful mementos of the day. Nothing.
Emma's in Cronulla.
Hi, Emma. Who stuffed up?
Oh, hi. Oh, my husband. He actually did really well to start with. Got perfect GoPro footage of my daughter's birth, and then had to take his computer to work, and he decided to delete everything so people at work couldn't see his personal items. So now we've lost all footage from when she was a baby.
No.
So he deleted.
Oh, no.
Don't be too hard on him, Emma.
You can have another one.
You can have another one.
Oh, no.
Joe has joined us.
Hello, Joe.
Hi. So my cousin is a photographer in New York, and he photographed a wedding. From all reports, it was an absolutely beautiful day. And on the way home, he left the bag with the camera on the New York subway.
Never retrieved?
Never retrieved.
Oh, no.
I would imagine someone would have handed that in to lost property.
Oh, no. Imagine that phone call.
See, I don't feel so bad now.
You got some great shots of that stripper.
If anyone has that footage, I would love to see it.
So would Helen, I'm sure.
Jam Nation. Let's get on down to the Jonesy to Manor to the pub test. Climate change activists have blocked two of Australia's most important coal ports at a major motorway as part of coordinated protests. This was on Channel 9 News last night.
I'm here blocking the road from the port. I'm at the top of a monopole, which is tensioned down with 3 ropes, blocking 4 lanes of traffic.
Brisbane, Melbourne.
Because I'm up a 9-metre monopole. As you can see, I'm quite high off the ground.
And the Newcastle port, one of the busiest in the country. A 3-pronged attack, 12 months to the day, when police dismantled the Blockade Australia organisation in a raid on its headquarters in Colo.
You cannot decapitate the climate movement. You cut off one head and 3 will come back.
And that's the climate change movement protest group. But I was just thinking, SBS are running a show about protests, the history of protests. Do they do any good? Do they actually change things?
It's interesting, isn't it? Because it's hugely annoying to be caught in a traffic jam caused by someone who's protesting like that. And yet overall, I agree with their right to protest, and I agree with what they're protesting about. When you look at some of the successful protests throughout history, the civil rights movement, the Black Lives Matter movement we've seen recently, anti-apartheid movement in South Africa, the women's suffrage movement. These were huge areas of protest that at the time disrupted things and people were outraged, and yet look at that incredible social change they brought about.
Yeah.
So when you're in the eye of the storm, you think this is outrageous and annoying, but look at the good it can do long term.
But having said that, back in those days, you didn't have social media, you didn't have the connectivity that we have now. So there's so many protests now. There'll be a protest, if you were to protest everything, there'd be some disruption once a week. Or once a day.
So let's put it to the pub test. Protests. Do they pass the pub test?
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation.
Podcast. Our next guest played over 79 tests for the Wallabies and was often described as a tenacious flanker and a defensive warrior. Recently, he was announced as Rugby Australia's new CEO, the first ex-Wallaby to be given this huge position. What does it mean for rugby union? Will he be as good off the field as he was on the field? Get ready, because here he is, Australian Rugby's Phil Waugh. Hello.
Good morning, and I like that description, and hopefully I will be.
Yeah, well, a tenacious flanker.
No, you already know you're a tenacious flanker, which does sound rude, but I know what it means in rugby terms. But this is a really interesting position. When you were playing rugby, Eddie Jones was your coach, and now you're his boss. Does that feel weird?
Yeah, well, he'll love that, but it should be good fun. I think I think it's getting the role, huge honour, huge privilege. But I think the most important thing, like playing for the Wallabies, is performance and doing a really good job in the role. So I'd be a bit shoes on the other foot a little bit now with Eddie, but no, we've got a really strong relationship.
Well, you retired back in 2011, and rugby's really taken quite the hit, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's sort of been a pretty tough time. I think, where we've stood internationally, and I think we're number 7 in the world at the moment. And, when I retired, we're sort of top 1 or 2. And so, really important for us to get back to 1 or 2. And, we've got a good opportunity. World Cup this year, and we've got the British and Irish Lions in 25 and Home World Cups in 27 and 29. So it's a good runway, but we need to get back on top.
Apparently you delivered a fabulous stand-up presentation when you went for this position. You were asked your vision for the future of rugby, and you really excited the board. What did you say that you were going to do to shake it up, or to what was your presentation?
Yeah, well, it's probably it's a pretty extensive presentation, but look, I think a lot of it's around connection, and I think the amateur game and the professional games drifted apart over the last decade or so. So how do we actually unite the game, align the game, and I think it's really important for us to sort of be one team from club to country, and I think that that's what our community is screaming out for. And the game doesn't belong to Rugby Australia. The game belongs to the boys and girls in junior clubs and communities. So really important for us to reconnect and align across the system.
It's one of life's great pleasures to go down to your local field and watch the local rugby team. We'll go down and watch East, or we'll go down and watch Randwick. It's a great thing.
Yeah, you want that the local rugby club to be the beating heart of the community, and I think with certainly with the women's game growing more and more, and the inclusiveness of rugby as a sport, there's no reason why the local rugby club can't be the local centre for the community, and so really important for us to do that. And how do we bring those supporters through to the professional game as well to support their players from their area?
Exactly. Maybe it's you with your PowerPoint presentation, Phil.
That's right. It sounds really simple, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It should be really easy.
A couple of texters, PowerPoint presentation, it's done.
Yeah.
Well, I have said, I got my head, beaten up a little bit when I was playing, but I thought I've missed it so much. I'm going to go back into administration. So
and get a head kicking.
I did joke though that when I was playing, at least I knew those kicks were coming from the opposition, not my own team. So, so it's going to be. I mean, it's going to be. It's going to be good fun, but a huge challenge and one I'm looking forward to.
And have you got Eddie Jones to make you a coffee yet?
Yeah, not yet.
Drop and give me 20, Eddie.
We just need Eddie winning. That's the most important thing. He can do whatever he wants.
Well, Phil, it's great to talk to you. The Rugby Championship starts on July 9th. You can catch all the action on Channel 9 or 7 Sport. It's straddling all the networks. Phil Waugh, thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Jam Nation.
We're not gonna take it.
I want you to get up right now.
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
Go to your windows, open them, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell. I'm not going to take this anymore.
Let's get on down to the Jonesy Demand Arms for the pub test. And today, protests. Do they pass the pub test? Yesterday, we saw climate change activists blocking 2 of Australia's most important coal ports and a major motorway as part of coordinated protests. This is how it went down on Channel 9 News.
I'm here blocking the road from the port. I'm at the top of a monopole, which is tensioned down with 3 ropes, blocking 4 lanes of traffic.
Brisbane, Melbourne.
Because I'm up a 9-metre monopole. As you can see, I'm quite high off the ground.
And the Newcastle port, one of the busiest in the country. A 3-pronged attack, 12 months to the day, when police dismantled the Blockade Australia organisation in a raid on its headquarters in Cola.
You cannot decapitate the climate movement. You cut off one head and 3 will come back.
You're never going to get rid of it.
But you look at protests in the past, and no one likes to be disrupted at the time. You may even be, say, yes, we do need activism on climate change, but can you not block the traffic when I'm trying to drive through? But look what's happened by protests in the past. We've changed the civil rights movement, the anti-apartheid movement, women's suffrage movement, Black Lives Matter. This stuff is disruptive, but unless you disrupt, people don't get attention. What are we talking about today? Protests. Do they pass the pub test?
No, not really. It's okay to protest. It's just the way they protest. They need to get their message through another way. That doesn't disrupt everybody's life.
No way. They screw up our days. They need to do something better with their time. They need a new hobby. Sorry.
No way, because not only does it put out perhaps public transport, streets, it affects more than just the protesters. It doesn't get a result. Waste of time.
True. If you didn't have any, you'd have a Salim Maharaj tower right next door everywhere in the national park.
That's right. Sometimes you have to be disruptive and to be loud to be seen. I know it's annoying, but it makes change.
Jam Nation.
Podcast. I'm so lonely. So lonely.
No need to feel sad and blue. Let Jonesy and Amanda find love for you.
I must say, I thought this would be a doddle, Jam Singles, because we thought Married at First Sight. How hard can it be to match people up who are looking for love? And really, we haven't had much success when you look at Nick and Alora.
Yeah.
Daryl and Carrie.
Yeah.
Angela and Scott.
But. Lots of people are out there looking for genuine relationships. And if anything, we're finding out that people are sick of all the dating apps. So maybe people might start going back to venues and actually meeting people in the flesh.
Yeah.
Our final Jam single is Jaden. She's 23, but she's very mature for a 23-year-old. She is a pansexual. What does that mean?
It pretty much means that I don't see genders or sexual orientation. I just see the person that's beneath. So if I see male, female, non-binary, whatever you represent yourself as, I'll have a chat with you and then your personality is what I see.
So we're casting the net out wide.
We are, but we do need some help in actually narrowing it back down again.
Yep.
As to who we should send Jaden on a date with this week.
We have Jaden's sister, Tegan.
Hi, Tegan.
Hi, how you going, guys?
Very
Great.
well, thank you. Now, Jaden's only 23, but as we said, she's quite mature. She's not looking for just someone to go out with. She wants a sincere, long-term relationship.
Yeah, that's 100%. She's been, Jaden, one of the best things about Jaden is she's known what she's wanted for a very long time, and she's not afraid to go out and get that. She's not afraid to put herself out there, give it a shot, but will also be very honest as well, which is fantastic to see.
She said she wants someone who's sincere and committed. I mean, when people fill out their application forms, they're not going to say, I'm insincere and I'm not committed. So how can you help us? What should we be looking for? Because a lot of people, men and women, have applied to go out on a date with Jaden. How would you help us narrow that down?
Great to hear. I love hearing that there's interest.
There's lots of interest.
I think it's really hard because anyone can really lie on a questionnaire and say whatever they want. I think the best thing is people who are a bit more honest. Maybe the ones that have been like, if there's a bit of a sliding scale, then like, sometimes I'm sincere, but sometimes, it's a little bit hard. I think they're the ones that are most sincere, the ones that are going to be more honest, a bit more upfront, and actually have a genuine idea of what they're looking for.
With the pansexual thing, do you find Jaden leans one way or the other?
No, I've asked her several questions because, to be completely honest, I didn't really understand it when she first told me. And so she's done a lot of that. She's talked a lot with me about how, it really doesn't matter to her. It's really about finding that ideal person, that person she finds the connection with and that she can see a future with.
Righto.
Well, it makes it hard for us, doesn't it?
Or does it make it easier? Because, really, it's not just guys or girls. It's a whole world. You've got the whole population.
Sure, but the connection
I'd say
is the word.
It does make it easier. Yeah, because she's really just looking for that person that she sort of vibes with.
Okay. And that's what's hard for us, is to find someone that she's going to vibe with.
Yeah.
She's going on a date this week,
easy.
Tegan. I know, exactly. Don't envy the task we have in front of us.
Don't worry, Tegan. We'll look after your sis. It's okay.
Oh, please. I get to interview anyone that comes near her.
Okay. You do sound like a tough protector of her. So, all right, we will do our absolute best. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us.
No problem. Thanks for having me, guys.
Carry on.
Now,
well, there you go.
Jam Nation.
Remember we saw a thing that Jamie Lee Curtis said where she said, I'd like to go and see concerts, but they start at 7:30. I have to be in bed by 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit the same. I've always thought that the best way to see a music concert, to see any kind of thing, would be maybe in the middle of the afternoon on a weekend when I've got a cheese plate, which is why all those events in wineries and things are lovely. Middle of the day, glass of wine in one hand, cheese plate in the other. Maybe have a bit of a snooze.
And not too long.
And not too long, half an hour tops.
Because people bang on about, Bruce Springsteen, he went for 4 hours. I'm going, no, Bruce, kill it in about an hour. You've got, I reckon Bruce Springsteen's got an hour of all killer, no filler. And I say the same to Elton John. Yeah, why don't I hear 17
I say
minutes?
the same to Elton John.
I don't want to hear the
says
17
Jonesy.
minutes of Rocket Man, mate.
No, and I also don't want to hear encores. I don't want any of that, and I don't want any traffic hassles. So that's what I need when I go to a concert.
Do you think we're jaded?
Well, how about this, though? Have you heard of Dark Mofo? This is a festival of art and music and light in Tasmania. Every winter they run it, and it's quite extraordinary. A friend of mine is there now. One of the events there, you think I would hate it because it's an 8.5-hour concert, but it happens overnight. The auditorium is filled with beds and you sleep there overnight as the music plays. The music is courtesy of Max Richter. He is a composer, and he has a whole thing of sleep, which is, as they say here, informed by the neuroscience of sleep. So the performance features slow-paced movements to help you tune out everything and to drift into slumber. So it's pretty much an 8-hour concert, an 8-hour lullaby where you sleep in a bed and you listen to this. Oh.
You'd like that?
I would love that. In a cosy bed. Yes, there's other beds in the auditorium, about 100 of them from what I can see. But you've got your own bed, your own cosy linen. You're sleeping soundly just with this music around you.
And there's Amanda just asleep.
Yeah.
Look at her little face.
Look at me. I'm loving it. What was that? Oh, come on.
That's you.
It is not me.
And then you'd be up off to it for a ginormous wee.
I'm not here for an Umpapa band. What's going on? Well, you've wrecked it now. You've completely wrecked it. Thank you.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation
Podcast.
I just want to celebrate.
Is it too early for a drink?
Okay, maybe just one.
Bottoms up.
Well, what about that? Gemwai Rye's away for 2 days in a row now. He's unwell, hasn't been able to come into work. Gemwai Rye usually here. Actually, I'm not too sure what he does. I've noticed that you've been at the air conditioner with your face all scrunched up trying to adjust it.
It's either too hot or too cold in here. Normally he does that stuff. Genwai Rye... well, I think the one person who's happy that he's ill for a couple of days is his dad, because his dad gets to use the car. If you've just joined the story of Genwai Rye's car...
The ballad of Genwai Rye's car.
He ignored the oil light.
Yeah, and not for a couple of days.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
But maybe he thought it was like a genie's lamp.
Yeah.
Anyway, he ignored that, burnt out the engine. So what's happened to the car?
Well, the car's seized. The engine is seized.
Yeah, but I mean, where is it?
It's right now just sitting in someone's front yard with weeds and stuff growing through it.
And choco's growing
And
in
if
it.
you go through any city in Australia, you'll see a car out the front of someone's house growing weeds through it because some kid couldn't put oil in it. And
so-
people at me about it, they're into me saying, oh, you're old man, you blah, blah, blah. You know, my generation, we didn't blow up our cars.
Well, then anyway, his dad has lent him his car, and then he said the other day, oh, I think the battery light's flashing. And also he's filled it with junk. So that's where we are. And then yesterday we get this ghoulie.
You know what gets my ghoulie? Jonesy, Amanda and the WSFM team are loaded and can't even get Genwai Rye out of a problem. Come on, guys, help him out and buy him a car. He works his butt off for you guys and you can't even make an environment where he can do his job properly. For God's sake, buy the kid a car.
Wow, he works his butt off? We have to now buy him a car?
We're not made of cars.
You know, I was a bit sympathetic towards him at the beginning because I thought, well, you know, you were going hard on him.
Mum's losing sympathy.
But now when people are saying we should buy him a car, really?
Well, I'm actually concerned because I miss his little smiling face and I miss when he brings brainwaves.
I know, we do steal his snacks that he takes from Mum's pantry.
Maybe we should give him a call, see how he's going, check in on him.
Jam Nation.
2 days in a row now. Genwai Rye has been unwell. Genwai Rye does a bit of work around the place here.
He's allowed to be sick. I don't know why this bit outrages you.
I'm not outraged.
I know you can be annoyed about his car stuff, but he's allowed to be sick. And these days we don't say come in if you're sick.
I'm from a different time. That's all. I'm from a different time.
Post-COVID, we say don't spread your germs.
Of course.
We work in a small room here.
It's not soldier on with Codral anymore.
No.
Have you seen the latest Codral ads?
Yeah.
They're like,
soldier on if you don't have any other options, but maybe stay home a few more days is the ad.
yeah, that's the new ad. But back in my day, back in the cement era of Generation X.
Don't be this. Do you actually really believe this, or are you just saying it?
It's not about believing, it's just knowing. You know, the boss used to say to me, you can have a day off when you die. And even then, young Tim came to work, he's dead. He'd been dead for a week.
Give it a rub and get back in.
Come on, mate. What are you doing? You're dead? As a matter of fact, I am.
Yeah, no, I think if you're unwell, you stay away. So
Well,
anyway, Ryan's been away for 2 days.
I'm a modern man, and I appreciate that. And I'm actually concerned about his well-being. So we should check in on him and dial him up and see if the young fella's all right.
Hello.
Hello.
Is that Mrs. Ryan?
Oh, yes, it is.
Oh, it's Jonesy and Amanda.
Hi.
Oh, wow. Hi.
Hi. Can we talk to Ryan?
I'm not sure if he's awake. I'll just go and check.
It is 9:15.
Rye.
What?
Rye.
All right.
Someone needs to speak to you.
Ryan.
Hello, Ryan.
Hi, it's your office mum and dad.
What do you want?
We checked to see if you're feeling all right, but my sympathy's drying up. Are you all right?
Well, obviously not, Amanda. What a stupid question.
Well, I don't know. In this office, people take a day off when they have a birthday. So I don't know what your reason for being home is. I was sympathetic until your attitude kicked in.
I've got a headache.
Yeah.
And I've got a cough. And I'm pooping more than Amanda does during the show. So you can make this quite a lot.
So, mate, did you hear? Have you been listening to the show at all?
A little bit.
Yeah. So obviously you would have heard Amanda's new catchphrase.
Oh, wrap your smile big.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I did hear that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you heard the ghoulie the other day. Apparently we've been too hard on you,
Yeah.
and we should get you a car.
We should be buying you a car. That's what even though you're such a brat, people are starting to side with you.
Yeah, well, those who listen to the James and Amanda show would know that 99% of it is just total nonsense. But every now and then, there's 1% that is just spades of sense, and I think that's one of those rare moments on the show where you should, in fact, buy me a car, because I do work my butt off.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Porsche or Bugatti, I don't really mind. Take your pick.
Okay, right. Well, mate, we're actually concerned about you.
Should we be concerned? I mean, how
Are you coming in
serious is your
tomorrow?
illness?
That's what I want to know.
Are you going to get me a car?
What does Mum say about how sick you are?
Mum, what do you have to say about how sick I am? No, she's not there. Mum, can you get me a cup of milk?
Should be well, okay, mate. Well,
If you're in Jonesy's house, you'd be getting a cup of cement right about now.
yeah. Well, mate, look, it'd be good to see you
Take
tomorrow.
care,
No
little
pressure.
Ryan, take care.
Okay, can I go now?
Yes, and don't let the grain waves hurt your sore throat.
Ha 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 ha.
Bye, Rai.
I expect to see you tomorrow.
Mate, see ya.
Bye.
Bye. I think he misses us. Certainly likes your catchphrase.
Didn't he just? He's going to start spreading that around the young kids.
Jam Nation.
Everybody shout! Come on now, sing out! It's time for the Ghoulies get together.
You can win $20,000 cash thanks to Hair & Forbes Machinery House if you're our favourite ghoulie of the year. Download the iHeartRadio app, go to WSFM, press the microphone, record your ghoulie.
What have we got today?
Oh my God. Delivery drivers that think calling your phone is the equivalent as ringing the buzzer. It's 8 a.m. I'm not answering my phone for anyone. But if it's 8 a.m. and I'm expecting a parcel and my doorbell rings, yeah, I'm going to answer it. Like, now I have to go and pick it up on my run like a total weirdo.
Like a weirdo?
No one wants you running like a total weirdo.
I'd rather the phone call than the terrifying ring at the doorbell when you're in your pyjamas.
Do you think people, when they're in a marathon, they're running along saying, I'm running like a total weirdo?
I would.
But I'm winning.
What else?
So you've received an invite to the boss's house, team building exercise. After dinner, you get the urge to go to the bathroom. Number 2, politely excuse yourself, do what needs to be done, go to flush, only for your little friend to reappear in the toilet bowl. By this stage, you've already been away from the dinner table for longer than required, so they know what's going on. And it's that excruciating wait for the water to refill so you can flush again in hopes for the bowl to clear completely. Now for the walk of shame. That really gets my ghoulies.
That is the most relatable ghoulie I have ever heard.
I know, we always make excuses for you too.
You put on Evie Part 1, 2 and 3.
Why would I put it on my own house? Out with the bad, in with the good. If you dip down, doesn't matter. You can always record your iHeartRadio app or your ghoulie through the iHeartRadio app. Do it. It's 3 to 9.
Our favourite caller, email or Facebook friend wins overnight accommodation in a signature deluxe room at the Grace Hotel, Sydney. This is a beautiful hotel located in the heart of the city.
You also get the Jonesy and Amanda tea towel and 18th birthday key ring.
I came across a picture that, gee, it made me laugh. This woman said her husband had one job. There was one shot left in the camera, the disposable camera they had. Her book had been launched that day. This was the only photo they had of the event. There were balloons. Her arms were in the air. They got the photo back. One balloon is just in front of her face. You couldn't plan that if you'd tried.
It looked like an emoji.
Tribal Drum was beating for You Had One Job, the photo edition.
You had one job to do.
Here's Sarah from Gladesville.
Good morning. So my husband was really excited to take the very first photos after our son was born. Got an absolute beautiful shot of me holding the baby on my chest to skin, uploaded it straight to Facebook, and unfortunately my gown was raised a little bit and you can see just where baby came from.
Oh.
So all of our friends got to see right where baby had been born a few minutes prior to the photo.
Oh. And was Brendan
beautiful.
with his camera there? Film the baby! I need to explain why I said that, because that sounds terrible. You'd been filming a stripper at your friend's party and Helen said, hang on.
you two. That's enough.
There was a reason I
There's
said
no
it.
time.
There's no time to humiliate you again. All right, well, Ugly Philly's next. We're back tonight for Jam Nation. We'll see you at 6.
Good day to you.
Well, thank God that's over.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Wipe the tears, baby dear, from your eyes.
Catch Jonesy and Amanda's podcast on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
One swallow, drink, cheerio, goodbye.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast. Catch up on what you've missed on the free iHeartRadio app.